Welcome to Gainesville, Florida, and the swamp, where, as they like to say here, only the Gators come out alive. This place is cranked up and ready for a big game today. And a game like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, there's history and tradition, but right here, right now, there is tremendous intensity and bitterness on this field. You can feel it. As we'll see, the number 23 team in the country, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on a team from the SEC, the Florida Gators.
He has an attitude. He doesn't care. He's confident in his ability to shift and move a defense at will. It's going to be a great matchup.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown for the U. Wow, that is an impressive start, Kirk. In an emotional game like this, to be so efficient, to click like that early is impressive.
Well, it's fair. Not the first down, but he got it.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. So they reach the end zone after a marathon march. How about the execution of that drive, Kirk?
Well, I know a lot of times people get excited for the big plays. They're fun to watch. But what's impressive to me is an offense that can put together a long drive and then finally cap it off with a touchdown. That way you don't have to always rely on the big...
Perhaps force a field goal attempt. Dropping back. It's Ward. Makes a quick grab. Powers through a tackle. And they finally tackle it. Trying to find the end zone off the right side. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami.
Well, I just love to see an offense finish off a drive. You get inside that 5-yard line, you've got to be able to pound the ball to the goal line and into the end zone. Great job to finish it off.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the move, looking deep. Deep shot caught inside the 25. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
In that first half. An entertaining first half, and we've got a multi-possession lead to break down thanks to the surgical precision of this offense. Might honestly take more time to talk about what didn't work than what did. The run play.
The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. And looking to throw now on first. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Not much on the return, but hey, set up the offense at the 35.
Oh, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
And they will trot out the field goal team here.
Number 29 on the field goal.
He missed it. Try is no.
Man, sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Couldn't quite get in this.
That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Personal foul. Roughing the pass. Defense.
Goal. Back to pass. It's Ward. He's going to lose you. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Tackled behind the goal. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Touchdown, Canes. And they take the lead in the fourth quarter.
Miami. Number 3. Hauls it in the end.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Lets it go. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Forced out of bounds.
Get positives on first down. That's a win.
Back to throw. It's Mertz. They bring the heat, and the blitz works. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Gators.
What a touchdown here.
On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. He'll make it in there. How about that? Or play it more conservatively and set up for a field goal try. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. Caught way down.
For this defense, when you let someone deep downfield go completely uncovered.
That's caught.
Great, but he shows you the accuracy to be able to make that throw and get some yards.
And there's the handoff. Second effort. The offense spends a timeout here. There's 16 seconds remaining. Here we go. One of the biggest moments of the game so far. The field goal unit out there for a high-pressure attempt. The attempt is no good. After the miss, still losing by that single point.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal in 3 points, but instead he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Time for victory formation. And the quarterback will take a knee. Well, let's be honest, not too many people out there really gave them a chance to win this football game, but they come up with a signature upset.
I think we're as surprised as anybody with how this game really played out. You got to give all the credit to this football team. They came out, beat a very talented team, and they put the college football world on notice.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Welcome to Atlanta, Georgia, Bobby Dodd Stadium and the home of the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. The Rambling Wreck is here, and these fans have been waiting since early in the day to get this one cranked up. We're really looking forward to this matchup. You've got a team that's made its way into the top 25, now trying to pass an all-important road test. As we'll see, the number 11 team in the country, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on another team from the ACC, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis. David pushes for the goal line. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Georgia Tech!
How impressive is this offense? Just plugging in. They've just been eating away at the clock and matriculating the football down the field. And here they are scoring a touchdown on their opening possession. The opposing quarterback's like, bro, when am I going to get the ball? When do I get a chance to take it to the field? That was crazy.
Down, it's 2nd and 10. Back to pass, it's Kane. Throws to the tight end. Wide open downfield. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. On the board on 1st and goal.
3:25.
They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets!
I love running backs that knows football, understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and go celebrate with your teammates. And such a good opportunity to cut into a one-score game, create that momentum, get some good juices going for the second half, because obviously, you built yourself a little bit of a deficit. You need some good...
Going for it all. Throws it back across his body, and what do you think happened? Intercepted. Looking for more room. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
Who says defensive backs don't have hands? Nice job breaking on the football and making the catch. A lot of times you see guys swat it down, or you see them trying to catch it. It looks like they have 2 left hands. Defensive backs don't catch real well. Nice job breaking on the football. Nice job securing the INT and actually catching it.
plays, they hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Grabs it inside the 10. Touchdown, Georgia Tech! Hauled it in and just kept right on running to the hallelujah land. How about the renaissance of the tight end? Inline, flexed out, split out. They can do a little bit of everything.
They really can. They're asked to block a lot of times, too. But I'll tell you what, all the wide receivers out wide, the fancy toys, the fancy spread. Forget about that tight end. He does a little bit of everything. And then you reward the big fella throwing the ball.
To the air, it's King. He's into the end zone for the 2 and extends the lead. Wait, 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A really raucous environment there in Atlanta. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by acknowledging the sparkling play of this tight end. The guy's like an aircraft carrier out there as a blocker. And then when he releases and shows off that speed and route running, he's almost unguardable. Gotta believe he won't be able to go anywhere in this second half without someone attached to his hip. And with that, let's send it back to the guys.
The Seminoles are flying down the field. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. The give is to Williams. Look out, he's got room. That is exactly what...
You're getting boat race in this game right now. You're going to have to make this possession count.
Yeah, definitely because of the slow start, now putting yourself behind the 8 ball. I think this...
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, no! Sometimes we ask coaches about time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On 2nd down, wants to throw it. Connection to the right. Slips a tackle and he's got room. And he goes out of bounds. Guys, we've reached the end of the quarter and Georgia Tech has the lead. They built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Got his man. Touchdown, Florida State. And the comeback is on. Old Uncle Mo has changed side fence, rolls back onto the field. After giving up that last touchdown, they still got the lead, but now feeling a little bit of pressure to answer with one. The expressway is wide open. Obliterates him, still on the move. And they get him out of bounds after an explosive run, just chewing up yardage along the way.
Well, that's called paying off good field position. You got the lead here late in the game. You got the ball back. You're on your opponent's side of the 50, and on your very first play, you break off a long run. This defense right now is playing on their heels late.
In a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. They go to the ground. Oh, how did you make that move? And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets!
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and it looked like it right now. Quickly.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Using the quick game. And more yards after contact. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown.
Someone defensively better step up here soon and make the play.
He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. And the ball is intercepted. Oh, he was hoping to make something out of that return, but they'll have it 1st down at the 39.
When you're down late in the game, you got to make plays. It's really tough not to force the football. You can tell the quarterback forces the football. Defense comes up with a huge interception. interception.
This has got to be excruciating for them. They know the offense is just going to take their time before they snap the ball.
Well, how about this one? A fun one. These guys came in as underdogs, and they walk out as the winner.
They didn't care they were unranked. That's not what they were worried about. Oh, this team's ranked. They weren't looking at it any different. They were looking at it to come in and get the W and execute. Great job believing they could come, Jesse, and knock them off.
Yeah, you're right, David. This team came in with something to prove, and they knew they had a national audience that was going to be paying attention to this game. What a great job going out under the lights, big-time stage against a ranked opponent, really putting their A game out there on the field.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been Buddy, and we are fired up for another sensational college football matchup. Nobody at home today who can stake their claim in this neutral site showdown. Bowl games are not only a reward for how you played in the regular season, but can be a springboard into next year as well. As we'll see, the number 13 team in the country, the LSU Tigers, taking on the 25th ranked team in the land, the USC Trojans. Glad to have you with us for eSports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up.
Take it little bit at a time just to keep that defense honest.
Quarterback checking the play. He's back to throw on second down. Fires on the move. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown LSU!
I think a lot of people probably expected to see that, right? They're playing on the road, and you know this is going to be a hostile environment, but they've got the better players, and we've seen that before. There was no hesitation. Opening drive, they go right down the field, they score a touchdown, and they made a statement.
Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. Fires to the wideout. Got it! They make the
receiver in a matchup that liked running a route where he would find.
And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown Trojans! I don't know exactly what the deep coverage was, but it certainly wasn't part of it. Try to barge their way in. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown Tigers!
And that is exactly what you want from your offense, man. Late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground, take the lead going into the half, take all the momentum. Nice execution of the drive by that offense.
With the run on first and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown Tigers!
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Trying to punch it in. He stopped short on the...
To be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. And don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they...
The expressway is wide open. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Snagged in the middle, it's Branch. Good throwing catch, takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. And the Trojans racing to the line in a hurry up. Back to pass, it's Moss. Gets it in. Touchdown, Trojans. They got the score they needed, but this isn't over.
No, don't call it a comeback at the first part. Step one accomplished. This offense obviously still has work to do, but the defense has to go out and get a stop and get him the ball back.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. On the move at the 30. Afterburners coming. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. And once he got loose, it was all over.
And you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
Line getting set on second down. Looking to pass. It's Moss. Shoots it to the left. Complete downfield. And you can see the offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. Unleashes to the end zone. Fires and pop. Really nice focus by this sophomore, and he jumped on his chance to make a play.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's fourth down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
Here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder, and I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan offensively and defensively coming into this one, David. There were some matchups on the field they thought they could exploit. We saw that happen.
No doubt. Good job by this coaching staff, understanding who's out there to make plays, feeding them the football, offense, defense, special teams, all working together to get the W.
That'll do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation.
Hi, everyone, and welcome to the Big House. This massive crowd assembled here today to cheer on the Wolverines, already chanting "Go Blue." But this contest is not a regular matchup, a battle of two top tens, two forces colliding. One team leaves here making a resounding statement, as we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the 9th-ranked team, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. We're in the red zone. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Cannot escape it. Down he goes.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
Here we go. Set.
To throw, it's Orgy. Looking for the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. He'll be taken down, but after a good turn.
Well, that is a tough way to start this game for this offense, throwing an interception on their first drive. Big thing now is you go to the sideline, you talk to the offensive coordinator, make a couple adjustments, and come back and play with confidence next time you get the ball.
Will hand it off. Finding space at the 20. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. He just breaks away and takes it to the house from distance. That's an elite running back type of play.
You know, when he got out into the open field, I didn't know if he had the speed to take that thing all the way to the house, but he does. That's next level speed.
Off play fake, looking to throw on first down. He cannot escape from the field. They're going to go. And he drops back in the gun. He's on the run. Launches deep. Oh, that one's picked off. Look out, he's got some space. It's a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Right in behind them, and if a quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
He's moving out of the pocket. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Looking for a gap. It's Blue. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Texas.
Boy, how exciting has this first half been? We get a touchdown here. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. A lot of great action here.
The extra point. Oh, he missed it. It's no good, and they still... Only a few seconds left in the half. The field goal unit comes out of the field. The attempt is no good. He missed it. And after the miss, it's still a 1-point lead.
Michigan 7, Texas 6.
Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Guys, it is tough to beat the Big House when it's full and rocking as it is today in Ann Arbor. Talk about a first half from that dude out of the backfield. He's been a total game changer. And how many top plays moments have we seen on missed tackles alone? Video game moves from one of the shiftiest players in all of college football. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
Looking to pass. It's yours. And he's got his man open downfield. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Longhorns. And they go in front here in the second half.
Chris, how about that? A quick slant that goes for this many yards and a touchdown. That's what's so dangerous about this quarterback and wide receiver. Quarterback puts the ball right on the money, and by doing so, look at the receiver. Catches it in stride and has all that room to run after the catch for that touchdown.
Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he's not going to make it. Big stop of the defense and still a 5-point game. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take
Backfield.
Linebacker shifting around now. Play action fake. Looking to throw. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
Well, Chris, after another sack, these guys are going to be facing another third down and long situation. It seems like that's been the theme in this football game. They cannot stay on schedule offensively, making it very easy for the defense to get after the quarterback when you know he's in a must situation.
Inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? It's a deep throw down the right sideline. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Well, that's why this wide receiver is one of the best in the country. Makes a routine catch, and look what he does with it. Takes it almost a length of the field for a touchdown.
3. Looking to throw. It's Orgy. Receiver looks it in. It's offense setting up for a second down play. Scanning the field. It's yours. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Not much on the return, but the defense.
Easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the deep,
It'll end up being a safety.
and that is a big-time play by this defense, and the only way they can score points without getting a turnover. That should give this team a spark.
Dropping back. It's yours. Could go quickly. Picked off a crucial turnover. Not much on the return, but they snuff out the drive with the takeaway.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game or finally get to him behind the line.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And he throws his third interception of the day. They get him down after a short return, but the offense will go to work from the 44.
What a great job here by the safety to anticipate where the quarterback was going to go with the football. And they did.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. On the run here. Lets it go. Short throw complete to the tight end. That's a big...
He puts it right on the money. Huge gain. You look at the clock and look at the score.
The sophomore able to get...
Example, he's up to it.
Dropping back. It's Orgy. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Michigan. And they claim the lead here in the final quarter.
Oh, man, I think the defense was so caught up with their eyes on the quarterback, they completely lose the running back out of the backfield. Nice job by the play caller here of getting the ball to the running back instead of the receiver for the touchdown.
Shifting around now. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And it's in. Crucial play here. They go to the air. And there's a deep throw with the clock winding down. Oh, and they... So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. Well, it was an entertaining game. We enjoyed calling it, but it's got to sting to fall short at the end.
Well, sometimes you're going to suffer losses like this, and you're just going to have to pick up your head and move on. It's the coach's job to try to get this team ready to play the next time they go out.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports Football.
Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Wisconsin Badgers, Barry Alvarez Field at historic Camp Randall Stadium, where we are looking forward to a fantastic battle. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. As we'll see, the number 6 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Wisconsin Badgers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. They are not cooperating. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bama!
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create.
3rd and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama! The kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. This kick would be hard enough, straight on. 57 yards. He's also on the left half. And he missed it. No good. Missed the field goal, but still a 2-touchdown lead at 14. There's an opportunity to attack.
And I like them being aggressive here too, guys. Look, they practice this.
Pass on the way. It's picked off. And he's still running after the move. And they get 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. And he'll try this one from the left hash and 33 yards away. It's good. And now over to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've got a terrific atmosphere there in Madison. An entertaining first half, and we've got a multi-possession lead to break down thanks to the surgical precision of this offense. Might honestly take more time to talk about what didn't work than what did. The running game, the passing game, gadget plays have worked. Now it's just a matter of finishing the job. With that said, let's send it.
Translate onto the field right now.
On second down, he'll let it fly. Grabbed over the middle. It's Prentice. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And the route is on. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really.
Dropping back, it's Van Dyke. Stands in and takes the hit. And he makes the catch inside the 50. Inspiration. Here is a desperate move. Going for it on fourth down, trailing by double figures.
He's brought down.
Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned.
Contested with the defender in your back pocket. He fights back to the football. He fights through punt.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Badger. Follow the block. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time.
He's looking to throw. He's got it, so they convert the 2 and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the routes and see him.
The expressway is wide open. The 30. He flips his field in an instant, and he's got him set up at the 20. Alabama pushing the tempo.
They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success.
Throws toward the end zone. This will be picked off. Maybe just the turning point they needed. A veteran in this defense stayed locked in on his rules and made the Back to throw. It's Van Dyke. He'll take another shot here. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. Looking to throw. And they get to the
one, knocking it away. Here comes a huge third down. Can they do it again? Can they come up with another big one?
Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. And they'll close.
Defense to stop that receiver in particular on that jet sweep. This is one of the fastest guys in college football, period. So for the fact that the defense was able to corral him and get him down and limit him, that was pretty impressive.
You're going to hear guys after these games say, got to work harder, got to be more intense. You know, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets. And it seemed to me that's what happened out there today.
Yeah, just never really got into a rhythm for this team. There's no doubt they've got a lot of very talented players on both sides of the ball. So, David, I don't think this is a situation where they need to now freak out and try to reinvent things on either side of the football. Just be being in better rhythm early and trying to find that in their next game, I think would go a long way.
Yeah,
Welcome to Manhattan, Kansas, the Little Apple, where they have taken a large bite out of college football. The man for whom the stadium is named, Bill Snyder, built this program from the losingest in the history of college football to a formidable foe and home of the Kansas State Wildcats. Today, a top 25 matchup on hand, two of college football's premier teams preparing to square off. As we'll see, the number 16 team in the country, the Arizona Wildcats, taking he deny them on 2nd and goal.
Out 55 weeks.
Johnson looking to throw. Got it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Wildcats. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down.
And that leaves them with a 3rd and 6. Johnson wants to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Give him 6. Touchdown, Kansas State.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up, and keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And off the play fake on 1st down. Looking deep. And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. And they'll drag him after a good return on the interception.
Not all DBs make the play.
And that's the final play of the half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Men, it should come as no surprise that we have ourselves a fun matchup in Manhattan. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on 3rd down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those two stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top.
Attitude adjustments. They've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the 2nd half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the 2nd half.
They go to the ground. Creates a little room. He's off to the races. Past the 10. Touchdown, Wildcats. And that one will put them up here in the 2nd half.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed. Look at the elusiveness. Get into the end zone. Nice run.
Johnson wants to throw it. Fires the pass. Intercepted.
And that's the advantage right there of having your dime person on the field. You've got an extra DB. You've got an extra guy out there who's really good at covering. So for quarterbacks, you've got to be so good and precise with these passes because they've got speed in the back end. They're able to come away with the pick.
It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end, you need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
You can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle, win those one play at a time, and then look up, and then, heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins, and you can tell there's tremendous leadership on this football team. Guys can step up, and in the huddle, they can make sure that everybody else is focused to the task at hand in order to get the W.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack. Welcome to Columbia, Missouri, Memorial Stadium and home to the Missouri Tigers, where we are anticipating quite a clash on Faroe Field today. Today, we have one of those games that tests your focus. Top 25 team against an unranked opponent. Can you take care of business? As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Boston College Eagles, taking on the 10th-ranked team in the land, the Missouri Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Wants to throw. It's Castellanos. Oh, picked off. Didn't get a ton on the return, but the most important thing, he got the ball, and they've got it at the 48.
And I tell you what, defensively, you want to set the tone, and you gave up a few plays, but bowed your neck, got a big turnover. That's what you dream about.
They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. He's to throw. Finds space on the right. Touchdown, Missouri! And once he got loose, it was all over.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end.
To do if they want to convert one. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Touchdown, Tigers! The defense puts 6 on the board with a big-time interception return. He wants to throw it. And that is interception number 3 on the day. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Looking to go up top on first down. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers!
And that's his second receiving touchdown of the game. My man is just finding pay dirt. Tell you what, these are the kind of guys that you continue to feature throughout a game when he can do this kind of damage after he catches the football.
Throw, it's Castellanos. Quickly complete. He gets booked. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in Columbia. And we have to start this halftime breakdown by addressing the play of this elite wide receiver. This is clearly a young man who, once he's finished playing on Saturdays, he's going to be playing on Sundays. The kid has different gears. He has a knack for finding gaps in the defense. And I can't remember a college player with that kind of catch radius. And with that, let's send it back to the guy.
Out of momentum. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The give to the back. Headed to the end zone. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. Powers forward. Touchdown, Boston.
The pass, make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
Floating away. Touchdown, Boston College! Somehow, they got up off the deck. They fought back, and they tied the game.
With the carry.
Hey, when everything else is covered, sometimes you just got to look to the big fella. I mean, it might not be the right matchup, but I got the size, I can throw it to him, and he rewards you with the score.
They'll try it on the ground. He didn't get there. They need to pick up yards quickly on third down. Looking to throw for it. Going for the big play. And he made a catch inside the 15. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. So the offense will decline that penalty after the big play. To create some confusion. They'll go to the air. Looking to convert the two, and he will not. The deep. He's looking to throw it. Gonna take a shot. And it's picked off for the 4th time today. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
We've seen this defense make plays time and time again in this game. They may have just sealed it with that takeaway.
To the air, it's Castellanos. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Played till the final whistle. It falls incomplete, and that's the ball game. Oh, that was a pretty rough show there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.
Just got outplayed, Reese. There were moments in this game. There were plays to be had and plays to be made. At the end of the day, they just did not execute well enough in any of the 3 phases on any side of the football. So, David, moving forward, a lot to take away from this game as they try to.
A lot to take away and a lot to learn from. I mean, losses definitely hurt, they sting, but a lot of times most teams refocus and they get a sense of urgency now that they got a loss in that column. So watch the tape, watch what you need to improve on, and go attack it in practice.
That's going to do it for us. Welcome to Lexington, Kentucky, the Bluegrass State and home to the Kentucky Wildcats. And Big Blue Nation has turned out, revved up, and ready to go. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on another team from the SEC, the Kentucky Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Now the 8th play of the opening drive, but this time facing 3rd and long. Pocket starts to collapse. Touchdown, Dogs! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board.
Well, you know this offensive coordinator strips his opening 10, 15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown, everything working perfectly. They look like a well-oiled machine.
Box and create space. You can't just hang out on the outside. You got to go set that edge.
And conversely, I can't.
Touchdown, Kentucky! What a catch and run for 6.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense. Quarterback, you try to throw screens behind those. Sometimes they're very successful, but this time defense played it great and the play went nowhere.
And it's right down the boulevard. Trying play action. They're trying to get to it. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 40. A shot of momentum. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And he's got it at the 30. Touchdown, Bulldogs! And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby.
Sometimes it's players, not plays.
Kentucky right back to the line. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And he intercepts it. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
A lot of quarterbacks have
to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. right back to the air on 2nd and 10. And it's picked off. He couldn't quite get loose on that return, but he'd already made the play, and they've got it at the 35.
I love when people start to understand what we're doing defensively. If they're going to pass the football and that's where they're going to live, well, I'm going to live and dime. I'm going to bring more defensive backs on the field so I can cover more of these speed guys that they have out there.
Great to start this halftime, then by reviewing how this wideout has been a one-man wrecking crew. The kid's been everywhere, and I love how he's willing to go across the middle, but that he also has the jets to burn these DBs on the deep ball. If this defense wants to actually come back in this one, they better hide his cleats. With that said, let's send it back to the guys.
Another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen.
The freshman able to get home with the sack.
This the tight end made the catch. There was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tag.
Fires to the wideout. Touchdown, Georgia! Made the grab and finished the deal in the end zone.
They put their hands on you, you feel it. They lock people out on the line of scrimmage.
And he will be time tonight. And he'll need a little distance and accuracy, a 42-yarder from the left hash. Splits the uprights, good. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, you're always going to wonder what would have, could have, should have happened on 4th and inches had they gone for it. But with this
run the football consistently. You got a big offensive line, a big physical unit. You run the football like this, man, it will take a toll later. But you got to tackle this guy over and over again, who has this ability to make people miss and make big plays.
Got him downfield. They make the tackle, but he's got to play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Kentucky.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle. He's got great vision and burst. He showed all of those attributes right there.
Wants to throw. It's Vandergrift. He's got it in the end zone for the 2 as they draw out. He's looking to throw. He's got it. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, we've got a chance at a finish.
If we had any chance to make this happen, we had to score with a little bit of time on the clock. Now we need a miracle. Now we need to kick the onside, get an onside kick, and somehow, some way, make a big play.
Flip it. Igloo. Where'd he go?
They'll run it. He's not going to make it in for 50 seconds to go. They're trying to pull off a comeback, and they'll need to get this onside kick to do it. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
Yeah, and this is, they go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Sometimes it's just not your day. Things just didn't work, and that seemed to be the case here.
They didn't get the W. They didn't do enough. But now you start to think about what could I have done differently? What do I need to become more offensively? Defensively, what can I morph into to make those extra plays, Jesse? That might be the difference in the next game that I play.
Yeah, David, they just need a little bit more. They need a little bit better effort next week. They're going to need better preparation this week in practice. There's no doubt this team has a lot of talent, but we just need a little bit more to ensure that this doesn't happen next week.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse. Welcome to Corvallis, Oregon, Beaver Stadium, home to the Beavers, and you better get used to the sound of chainsaws as the fans here have been ready for this clash since early this morning. There's nothing quite like a great rivalry matchup in college football. The bitterness, the intensity, the lifetime of memories that will come as a result of what we're about to see in this one. As we'll see the number 4 team in the country, the taking on a team from the Pac-12, the Oregon State.
You know, David, coming into this game this time, they want to put out a much better performance.
Oh, there's nothing worse. The coaches are riding you all week leading up into this game.
And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Oregon! You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
Trying to bully their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Beaver! An impressive, long, methodical, meticulous drive ends in points.
Just matriculated the ball down the field. Didn't they agree? So impressive. Didn't see a lot of explosive plays, but how about the execution? Running and throwing the football. Wow.
And they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an eat.
And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation.
And now a chance to pull even. First and goal as we get late in the first half. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Oregon State. Returner will be brought down. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, from Corvallis to Eugene, there are some ornery folks and some emotional fan bases in this always contentious battle between the Ducks and Beavers. And there is no better place to start this halftime than by reviewing how this wideout has been a one-man wrecking crew. The kid's been everywhere, and I love how he's willing to go across the middle, but that he also has the jets to burn these deep
And get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's...
Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Intercepted. Takes it the other way. He's at the 30. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
What a game-changing play by this defense. Got him back, now set up in a first and goal, trying to get a touchdown.
The Ducks trying to cash it in on first and goal. They'll go to the air. Makes the grab. Into the end zone. Touchdown. Receiver failed to hook up. They'll try it again on second down. Wants to throw. It's Gabriel. Fires to the tight end. And it's loose. Oh, looks as if the defense got it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
You've got to have better ball security.
Leads in the slot that I can move around, that I can put in motion, that I can make him go in or out. I can put him off the ball so you can't get...
He's got it up to 30. He's loose down the left side. Touchdown, Ducks! And once he got loose, it was all over. Complete, and that's going to do it. Clock strikes 0, ball game is over. They say every game counts the same in the standings, and that is true, but there are some games that no matter what the coaches say, they just mean a little more, and they hurt a little more if you lose.
They do, and that's a fact, and every player will tell you that. There are some games that are highlighted before the season that this game matters more, and it's not that the other ones don't matter, it's just that the hate runs so deep for some of these rivalries, and some of these kids that grew up across the street from each other that went to different schools, Jesse. You can feel it.
David, you're absolutely right, and I wonder, because it was a rivalry game, did the losing team get a little overhyped? It just looked like they were pressing too much in this football game. They made too many uncharacteristic mistakes, and as a result...
Welcome to the heart of Sooner Nation, Gaylord Family Football Home Memorial Stadium. If you aren't familiar with the saying, Boomer Sooner, you will be suited up. Today, a ranked versus ranked matchup is a top 25 game gets set to go John. As we'll see, the number 15 team, the Ducks, fans will keep the state up. Fans are bringing the noise on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with a run. And he takes it in. Touchdown ball. Job to McNuggets. He'll take a deep shot here. And he's picked off. And they're closing on it after a good return on the interception. QB never saw doing work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Off the play fake. Fires into the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Sooners. And the passing game comes to an end, and he need more of that this season. Extra point from behind this football game. Straight on the first down. Stay calm. This passing game can continue to heat up. Look out the second half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update. Guys, you've been calling a live feed from Morgan so far. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on third down and how efficient you are at leaving lives alive. Those two stats can help you break the rule of even the best defenses and help them foul on top. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Memorial Stadium. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified. And I think more than anything. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes. To the air, it's Ian Mariota. On moving, looking deep. He holds it in, and nobody's close. And he'll... One more down, he's gonna throw. And the freshman will chuck up a sack. The play action fake. And that pressure is just Jermaine gets dropped. It's keeping Reds on third down. They can't get the first round scoring. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. And he'll finish the line in the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma! In the clutch, in the big time, your offense comes up with a big drive, puts points on the board, now you tell your keeper, go not this 18 through, take the lead, nice execution by this offense. They look back on the fame of winning this game as the key play in the game. The 2-minute situation failing, who was trying to get a completion, the momentum going, but they come up with a huge explosive play, and that might be the one that wins the game. Three steps, and they ran this over and over in practice. They love executing a mandate like that. Might be looking to run. Touchdown, Tennessee! And they moved it back in the fourth quarter in crunch time to take the lead in this football game. From the gun. Makes a grab for the two-point conversion. Looks drop down. He'll go up top, maybe deciding play here. Load the engine on, it's picked off. You know, there's no real reason to panic or think bad of this pandemic protocol. In terms of anything, they'd be bitterly disappointed out. If you can look at a lot of different statistics, I don't intend to overcomplicate college football these days. Guys, at the end of the day, it comes down to two basic things. You can't turn the ball over, and you can't have penalties. You do those things, David, and you'll be champions. That's the difference between winning and losing. It's a small thing. You find those things that you need to improve on, you work on, keep it Just as kicking down, let's do more mistakes, more consistent. So that's gonna do it for us. For Desi Palmer.
The victors valiant, the conquering heroes, and they call home the Big House. Bathed in maize and blue, welcome to Ann Arbor, home of the Michigan Wolverines. We've got a top 25 showdown in this one, both teams with an opportunity to get a statement victory. As we'll see, the number 25 team in the country, the USC Trojans, taking on the 9th-ranked team in the land, the Michigan Wolverines. 48 Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. It's 4th down. And the Wolverines line up to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Looking for a block. It's Branch. Makes a move. A huge return there. Steps out of bounds, but man, did he put his team in great position. The Trojans offense will go to work for the first time. And they seem to believe that they can take big plays.
Make sure he concentrates and see that ball come in.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Catch in the middle, it's Robinson. He is down at the 1, a terrific run.
Almost perfect on that play. That's why they were able to convert the 3rd down, now setting up 1st and goal.
They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Trojans.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the 2nd level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
Try to tack on one more. Oh, how could that happen? He misses the extra. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Fires into traffic, it's picked off. Not a lot on the return, but here comes this offense. Looking for room, it's Edwards. And the ball is out, who's going to get it? In the hurry up. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. To the air, it's Moss. Steps away. Throws to the wideout. And the ball is picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the intercept. And they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Wants to fire on 2nd down. And
right? I get to rush the passer just like this and put them on the ground. Then I get to cover in space. I get to move all over the place. Great job.
Headed to the end zone. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Wolverines.
That is exactly.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Throw to the end zone, picked off. He gets the pick, but not the pick 6, as they're able to run him out of bounds and limit the damage to wrap up the half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, it is tough to beat the Big House when it's full and rocking as it is today in Ann Arbor. And it's been said football is a game of inches, and guess what? Based on the comparison between 3rd down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen in panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in the Big House.
All right, Kevin about ready to get things cranked back up.
We've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense. Or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
Another interception. This guy just can't find his own play. The punter penalty. Quick handoff. At the 35, he's loose. Running toward the tape. A giant chunk of yardage picked up. Let him be checked out. Barely time to catch our breath after that one, and they've got it 1st and 10, threatening just outside the red zone. Quickly complete. Touchdown, Michigan!
You're down by quite a bit here in the fourth quarter, and 2, 3, 4-yard gains aren't going to get it.
And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, USC! Oh, Uncle Mo has changed sidelines.
Look out, brother. Here's what happens, right? Something happens, get you close in the ball game. The defense needs to come out here, get a stop, get that ball back to the offense. Oh, Uncle Mo on your side. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job at the lead.
From the gun on 3rd down. Fires to the right. And it's intercepted. A huge fourth quarter play for this defense. Couldn't find a ton of room on that return, but that small change, they take over at the 43.
To throw the football in order to score a touchdown here, I like maybe trying to get the quarterback outside on the perimeter and give him a run pass option.
I like that too. Get the quarterback on the move. And here's the thing. If I get close and I get stopped, it's 4th down. 4th down means go.
They'll try to slam it in. Touchdown, Southern Cal! And inside a minute to go, they've got the lead.
Man, what a great job by this offense executing down the field, using all of the clock, being smart, getting the big score late, and I think that one should do it.
Time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. He's going to pass. And the pass is incomplete, and the ball game is over, and this will be a game of what might have been. That's the entire scenario you build up in your head in the backyard. Final drive, everything on the line, and you get the W.
So dang cool. How many times did you do it in your backyard, just like that, like you're talking about, Reese, making the play to win the game on the final drive when your team needed it the most, Jesse, just coming through in the clutch.
Yeah, as players, you love this, and that's why you rep it in practice throughout the week, these 2-minute type situations late in games. What are you going to dial up? What can you go execute? What can you lean on in order to get the W here? Great job by the offense.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer. Welcome to Boone Pickens Stadium, Stillwater, Oklahoma, home to the Cowboys of Oklahoma State. Pistol Pete, ready to start firing those pistols for the battle we have in store. Today, a ranked versus ranked matchup as a couple of top 25 teams get set to go jaw to jaw. As we'll see, the number 12 team in the country, the Utah Utes, taking on the 18th ranked team in the land, the Oklahoma State Cowboys. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Bruce Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Ending goal.
29 Philly.
They move the tight end all over. Pushes ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Cowboys!
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all his ability on that TV.
This home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Looking for a man. It's Rising. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Defensive backs have tough jobs. I mean, you think about whether you play nickel, whether you play dime, whatever it is, you put more DBs on the field. It's more speed, it's more guys that can cover, but they also got to cover that ground. But to cover the ground and make the pick, a lot of times you don't see that. Superb effort by that guy.
Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Fires into traffic, intercepted. Takes it the other way. He's on the 40. Running inside the 20. And he will roll into the end zone. Down you. This time it's the defense finding ways to put points on the board.
There. Than being a defender.
Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Bowman. Let's it go to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Oklahoma State.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Stop. Not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. To the air. It's rising. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Utah.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
Back to throw, it's Bowman. Going downfield for the big play. And that pass intercepted. Taking it the other way. And he's dragged down after the interception, and that's how we'll close out the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a magnificent game there so far in Stillwater. It's been a fun start to this one, and this offense has really been the story. They've opened up a sizable lead, and unless something drastic changes, things might get even more out of hand. A combination of lethal efficiency, and that offensive line has been the key. They've mauled that defense and also just about broken their will. And with that, let's head back to the home of the Pokes and Boone Pickens Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half.
Everybody knew where they had to go, hat on a hat, work the double teams, and get some push.
Running back searching for a hole. Breaks the tackle. On the move at the 30. Refuses to go down. Keeps those legs churning. And finally out of bounds after an explosive run by this ball carrier.
We've seen it from this running back, too. There's a lot of ways he can make you miss. Bottom line, this defense...
On the edge, but you got to finish the deal. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. They take the lead with the 6.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
They'll run it to the left here, looking for the goal line. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Cowboys!
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Have it with a 1st and 10. He wants to throw. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. Quick timeout call. finds assignments. Using his legs, it's Jordan. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the... They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. And if they can make this and turn it into a 3-score game, they'll have this one all but locked up. That is no good. Missed the field goal, but still a 2-touchdown lead. Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. The return never really got started, but boy, he has set his team up at the 28. Dropping back, it's Bowman. And the defense makes... He'll set up to throw. That's reeled in. It's Presley and 1, and they'll go for it. Try to get it on the ground. And into the end zone. And he takes it in on the final play of the game. Played through the echo of the whistle, and they did that with the ceiling touchdown.
And some people might say they should have taken the knee, but the clock out this offense believes I'm going to run the football. It's your job to stop it. And they add a rushing touchdown and another 6 to the score.
Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams go out and play like it's sudden death. Like if they lose the game, their entire season is over. This game wasn't for the national championship, but you wouldn't know that watching this winning team, David. Tremendous effort and tremendous execution.
I love competitive people. I love competitive coaches. I love competitive teams that they know that their job is to go out and get a W no matter where you play. You want to play in the parking lot? We'll go meet you. Great job on this team being ready, getting a W.
As they say around here, keep Austin weird. They're going to keep it electric today inside Darrell K. Royal Texas Memorial Stadium, home to the Longhorns. There's just something about the nightcap. After a day of wall-to-wall football, it just seems this is when chaos ensues. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the UL Monroe Warhawks, taking on the 3rd-ranked team in the land, the Texas Longhorns. 48 Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started.
Box more guys to the run, then you open it up for the passing game.
On 2nd down, looking again to throw. And he's got it! Touchdown, Texas! I don't know exactly what the defensive coverage was, but it certainly wasn't part of the plan to leave it that wide open.
Well, I don't think they know what their defensive coverage was either. How do you leave that big guy open down in the red zone? You know the quarterback loves the big tight ends in this area.
Use the play fake, now to throw. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, UL Monroe! If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after this guy.
On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he'll take it in. They couldn't get him on the ground. Touchdown! They'll throw it on 1st down. Going up top. And the pass hits, picked off. And they come up with a big...
The middle of the field. That's my responsibility. I own the middle. You want to come across the middle? I'm going to hit you. You want to throw it across the middle? I'm going to do a good job breaking on the football. Unbelievable job. You got to have vision on the quarterback. See it, break it, go get it, give me that INT.
We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a first-rate game so far from Austin today. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by acknowledging the sparkling play of this tight end. The guy's like an aircraft carrier out there as a blocker. And then when he releases and shows off that speed and route running, he's almost unguardable. Gotta believe he won't be able to go anywhere in this second half without someone attached to his hip. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at DKR.
Whether it's a perfect throw or whether it's off of your body, you're good enough and you're athletic enough to haul that play. You've got to make the play for your quarterback and your offense.
Nothing but green ahead. Inside the 30. He's at the 10. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown.
Space to make the big play.
Back to throw. It's Harry. He'll off one deep down the left side. And he makes the grab and gets the foot down. What a job.
You're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. And they capitalize not only. But the time has run out on this game. Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.
Just got outplayed, Reese. There were moments in this game. There were plays to be had and plays to be made. At the end of the day, they just did not execute well enough in any of the three phases on any side of the football. So, David, moving forward, a lot to take away from this game as they drive on.
A lot to take away and a lot to learn from. I mean, losses definitely hurt, they sting, but a lot of times most teams refocus and they get a sense of urgency now that they got a loss in that column. So watch the tape, watch what you need to improve on, and go attack it in practice.
So that's going to do it for us. Welcome to Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Titletown, some call it, a moniker that many claim, but this city lives thanks to the Alabama Crimson Tide. But this isn't any regular matchup. It's a battle of top 10s, a couple of forces meeting head-to-head where one team will try to make a resonating statement. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. After the incompletion, here comes 2nd and 10 from the 32. The give to the back. Finds a crease at the 20. They get him down with this offensive setup. First and goal.
Lock out those offensive linemen. And running backs, listen, they don't have much of a chance. When you got that 300-plus pound guy grabbing you around the shoulder pad, you tend to go to the ground pretty quickly.
They'll run play action. Into the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Remember this 1-7 reset and your time with me will not have been ill-spent. The tight end is always open.
They think that too. They think they're always open. Throw me the football, but especially in the red zone. This is where you see most tight ends do most of their damage. Big body guys, QB find him, hit him, touchdown.
Hard enough to slow down these guys on this drive. Now the penalty gives them another 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's back. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the right. Touchdown Bulldogs! Made the snag and strolled his way into the end zone.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest. From their sleep, quarterback took his steps, threw it on time. Great route by the receiver. Nice job securing the catch.
A 1st down run in the red zone. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama! A methodical drive, soul-crushing, spirit-breaking, and it ends in a touchdown.
And listen, I know everybody wants the big plays, the big, long touchdowns and all that stuff, but putting a drive together like that is very difficult to do time and time again, and it's demoralizing for the defense. Great drive by the offense.
On first down. He's looking to throw it. Got his man downfield. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. They'll immediately call timeout.
How about this offense? They're rolling. They got a couple first downs together. Defense. Next, what's your response?
The cover to pick up that first down. Handoff from the gun. Got enough space. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs! Timely decisions, effective play management helps them get in the end zone after that marathon drive.
And every time the offense needed to play, boom, they got it. I mean, you think about it. Whether it's a small run, small pass, whatever they needed, they got it done, and they popped it in for the score.
Down, but now they want the two to tie this baby up.
29 Philly. 2
Back to pass, it's back. Finds his big tight end. He gets in the end zone. There is a flag, and the D might have been a little too rough on the quarterback here.
Where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Wants to throw on second down. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Oh, looks as if the defense got it.
Turnovers decide games. Those are big plays.
It's tough on him, too, because he knows he let his offense down on that last drive. So you know that guy's eager and anxious to come out here and make a play.
Got him downfield. Hit the afterburners, kid. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Georgia. And with that, they move out front here in the fourth.
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to...
Looking to throw, it's Milrow. Lets it go to the end zone. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
It's such a...
Ready to dial it up on another first down. And the quarterback will just drop to a knee. Sometimes it's just not your day. Things just didn't work, and that seemed to be the case.
They didn't get the W. They didn't do enough. But now you start to think about what could I have done differently? What do I need to become more offensively? Defensively, what can I morph into to make those extra plays, Jesse? That might be the difference in the next game that I play.
Yeah, David, they just need a little bit more. They need a little bit better effort next week. They're going to need better preparation this week in practice. There's no doubt this team has a lot of talent, but we just need a little bit more to ensure this doesn't happen next week.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, Since this venerable stadium was erected in the Pennsylvania Hills, it has been the home to toughness, to passion, to winning. Welcome to Happy Valley and Beaver Stadium, home to the Penn State Nittany Lions. A Big Ten showdown is coming. Conference implications aplenty that could resonate for the rest of the season. As we'll see, the Illinois Fighting Illini taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. They'll throw it on first down. And the defense will. They'll run it. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Illini.
And they just keep feeding it to their workhorse back to open this game. Great job in the open field. He's got tremendous vision. He can make people miss. You saw all of that on display here in the opening drive.
From the 46. Pulls it on the bootleg fade. Going for the big play. Wide open.
By the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to run.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! And they made it to the house where they found the 6 points waiting on them.
It's sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the second half.
Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Comes to a close on that play. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, one of the best atmospheres in football, and we've got a fun one from Happy Valley. And a really competitive game so far. I'm talking razor-thin margins in the big statistical categories. And while it may be a broken record, turnovers are the name of the game. The team that limits them, the ones that win that turnover margin, generally speaking, are the ones that have the best chance to get that done.
Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Touchdown, Penn State! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
And how about this play by the offense? First and goal from the 1 yard line. Everything says it's going to be a run. It's going to be a run. Nice job by the offense. A little sleight of hand, throwing the football, getting a touchdown.
After taking another look, just to confirm everything, the officials are
Getting through the hole, getting always blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good at the next time.
and to the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! Like a Thanksgiving turkey, they're being caught. No shot. They have no idea how to get this quarterback in.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit.
Down without getting it into the end zone. Trying play action. Let's it fly. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Illinois. Yardage. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. You know, there's no real reason to panic if you think about it. When does panicking ever really help? But certainly this was a bitterly disappointing outcome.
And you can look at a lot of different statistics. I know we tend to overcomplicate college football these days, but guys, at the end of the day, it comes down to two very simple things. You can't turn the ball over, and you can't have penalties. You do those things, David, and it'll beat you every time.
That's the difference between winning and losing. It's the small things, but find those things that you need to improve on, keep working on them, keep developing. Those things you do well, dude, let's do those. Let's do more of those things more consistently.
That's going to do it for us. Welcome to the house that Rodney built. Leahy turned into legacy. Parsegian renovated and Holtz restored. Notre Dame Stadium, the home of the Fighting Irish. Today we have a top 25 matchup on hand with two of college football's premier teams preparing to slug it out. As we'll see the number 20 team in the country, the Louisville Cardinals, taking on the 8th-ranked team in the land, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. 48 Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. They'll go to the ground. Still on his feet at the 45. Oh, look out! Touchdown, Irish! And once he got loose, it was all over.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make. It's one thing to get into the second level.
Use the play fake, now the throw. Firing deep. Snatches it on the right. And he's brought down after a huge completion. And
Everybody's selling out to stop the run. Nice job being aggressive by this defense.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown!
expecting him to get it again, too. Big-time players make big plays in big games. Let's see what he can do here.
Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And oh no, he loses the ball at the end of the run. How about down in the quarter as they come to the line? Dialing up the second down pass play. On the run, fires downfield. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Louisville! The defense just lost track of it. There's no other explanation. I've got to assume they knew he was in an eligible position.
Or it was just ridiculously good scheming on the offense, Reese. I mean, just an unbelievable job of getting your guy wide open.
That type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. He'll just keep slinging it. Fires the pass, intercepted. Takes it the other way. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
I love when people start to understand what we're doing defensively. If they're going to pass the football and that's where they're going to live, well, I'm going to live and dime. I'm going to bring more defensive backs on the field so I can cover more of these speed guys that they have out there. Great job by the defensive
half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great one in South Bend going on. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on third down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those 2 stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. And with that, let's send it back to the home of the Notre Dame Fighting Irish.
That's really what separates this team from potentially having the lead. If they clean up the errors, they've got a chance to win this game.
Looking for a huge play. He's got it on the right. Off he goes. At the 20. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. And once he found on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Notre Dame. And with that, using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to receiver, and making sure he can't catch his foot.
And it's picked off. Didn't get a chance to show off those return skills, but he gives his offense the ball at the
to the defense now. You got to figure out what they're doing.
Looking to throw it again. He's got it on the move. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Back to throw, it's shot. Fires to the right. Oh, picked off. Got room on the return. And they capitalize not only. Tries again to get it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown. Houston with 2nd and 1. Off play action. Trying to get behind the defense. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be. And they decide to trot out the kicker. Maybe being on the right hash will help him swing that big leg for this 54-yard attempt. And it's no good. It's just backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. And he takes it to the...
Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football.
And that one is picked up in the end zone. Scoreboard, the quarterback's favorite play in the playbook. The old kneel down from victory formation. You're going to hear guys after this game say, gotta work harder, gotta be more intense. You know, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets. And it seemed to me that's what happened out there today.
Yeah, it just never really got into a rhythm for this team. There's no doubt they've got a lot of very talented players on both sides of the ball. So, David, I don't think this is a situation where they need to now freak out and try to reinvent things on either side of the football. Just being in better rhythm early, trying to find that in their next game, I think would go wrong.
Yeah, and it's just finding a couple of those plays. What do I do really, really well?
Welcome to Manhattan, Kansas, the Little Apple, where they have taken a large bite out of college football. The man for whom the stadium is named, Bill Snyder, built this program from the losingest in the history of college football to a formidable foe and home of the Kansas State Wildcats. Today, a ranked versus ranked matchup as a couple of top 25 teams get set to go jaw to jaw. As we'll see the number 18 team in the country, the Oklahoma State Cowboys, taking on the 19th ranked team.
Into the next down, no harm, no foul.
To the air, it's Bowman. And that pass is intercepted. Made the play on the pick, was hoping to make one on the off the play fake. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
Man, how about the offense, man? You run a little play action, I can just tell you, 3rd and long.
One on the board before the break and couldn't quite make the connection. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Men, it should come as no surprise that we have ourselves a fun matchup in Manhattan. And a compelling first half for a variety of reasons. Yes, there's a substantial lead to talk about, but I think it all starts with this defense that has more than made its share of big plays. If things keep trending in this direction, you can bet a ton of those backs and receivers are going to spend a lot of time in ice baths before the end of the day. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Bill Snyder family.
And the Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Takes the handoff. It's Gordon. Still on his feet at the 45. The expressway is wide open. What a play to get inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17.
Yeah, it was explosive, but shoot, Reese could have run through that hole. I mean, it was wide open. He didn't have to break anybody's ankles. He didn't have to run through tackles. I mean, just great blocking up front and horrible defense.
First and 10. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Let's it fly. What a snag by the defense. He'll try to take it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the quick return to improve this. New set of downs after that completion. Back to the air one more time. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Kansas State! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
Quarterback's ability to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation of timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, hitting the guy in stride.
Opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's first and 10. And the defense will
Offense, so it's okay to be aggressive, but I know one thing now. After that 4th down stop, and you're trailing, I'm going to need my defense to be aggressive. It's good.
Oh, look out, there he goes! Just like that! And that big gainer on the last one has him threatening from inside the 10. Johnson looking to throw. Touchdown, Wildcats! Drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the...
Snatches it on the run. And they are pushing previous red zone trips and 3 points. It's not official. They'd like to get it in the end zone this time. They'll run it to the left here, looking for the goal line. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets catch. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. looking to throw. He caught it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma State.
Massive score. Now,
Which of these two teams is the most mature? Who can settle down now with the game on the line and make the big play?
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possessions starting on the opponent's 25.
and it's so nice to be on defense first, to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Palmer. Like, you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love
They'll run it to the left, looking for the touchdown here. Touchdown, Cowboys! They strike first here in overtime.
another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Last play, now a 2nd and long coming. Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. Skips away from pressure. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Looking to throw. Into the end zone. Oh, and this one's picked off. A huge overtime turnover. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. What a thriller. What a confidence builder to be able to come up with a win like that in overtime.
This team has to love their ability to come up with big plays in big moments. How about in overtime, the individual efforts we saw, this team playing as a unit, doing enough, and doing everything that was needed to get the double.
It's such an exciting game, up and down, back and forth. It's heartbreaking if you lose, but when you come through with these games late in the ball game, it gives you confidence throughout the season to continue to build on it. What a great win.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has Kyle Field, home to the Texas A&M Aggies, the Corps Cadets, the world-famous 12-man, Lady Reveille, early indications, a whole throng of Aggies ready to make some noise. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. As we'll see, the number 10 team in the country, the Missouri Tigers, taking on the 24th ranked team in the land, the Texas A&M Aggies. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we're ready to tee it up. Be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. The give to the left. Billy's got room. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36.
Defense is going to have their hands full
Trouble with this first down play. Use the play fake, down the throw. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Help you the QB time, and this offense, not good enough.
They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. The official says no good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal. Third down. Looking to throw. Now he's going to break the pocket. Trying to buy a little time, and he cannot, but he does. Get it back closer to the line of locker rooms.
Down. Yankee blue. Yankee blue.
They're going to run it. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Aggies.
And it's 4th and goal, and it's go time. I got to push me those guys move back, create a little hole for the running back, and he does the rest on 4th and goal and gets the touchdown.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A really raucous environment there in College Station. And we've got to start our halftime breakdown with this superstar running back. His elusiveness, his raw power. This young man is the total package. And his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield is a differentiator. A lot of guys can hit the hole. This kid can hit the hole and hit the home run in the passing game. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at the home of the 12th man.
Thanks for that halftime. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
Well, the defense is coming into the second half, and they're going to have to crank up the pass rush, right? They've got the lead. They're going to be seeing this quarterback drop back. How can you affect him? You've got to win up front one-on-one and get home, and they did there on third down.
10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Touchdown, Aggie! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board. Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? We start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead. How you run these plays, you rep them over and over and over again. They're not sexy, they're not pretty, but in the end, they're effective and they get you.
And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and he makes the stop. He'll come out throwing on first down. He'll off one deep down the left side. Fires and picked off. A return there would have just been icing on the cake. They'll just have to settle for the cake at the 23.
I love when people start to understand what we're doing defensively. If they're going to pass the football and that's where they're going to live, well, I'm going to live and dine. I'm going to bring more defensive backs on the field so I can cover more of these speed guys that they have out there.
See if they can pull it off. Looking for a man. It's Wegman. Right down the middle. Got him downfield. Touchdown, Aggie. And the beatdown has ensued.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring. Game. That's why they've got a big lead here in the fourth quarter. This guy has never gotten into a rhythm.
Flushed out of the pocket. And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes.
I got to give this defense just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
What a snag by the defense. Not much of a chance on the return, as they'll have the ball at the 33.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's fourth down. It's late in the game. You've got a
movement here from the tight end. The give and tick, 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 tick. He's all the way down. Pushes ahead. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get concerned. Because this offense obviously has had themselves a day. And apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring. And the defense better do something about it.
They've got no points to show for any of their efforts so far, but they've still got a chance. But if it's going to happen, it has to.
And it's picked off for the third time today. Didn't get a ton on the return, but they've got it inside the 20 at the 19-yard line.
This is a beautiful situation situation for the defense. When you're up by 2+ scores and you're in this situation, you know exactly what is coming. It's going to be a pass. They have to because the clock is their enemy. Great job.
Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all three phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan, meat face, ball game over.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome to Nashville, Tennessee, Music City, USA, and home to the Commodores of Vanderbilt, who hope today they will hit all of the right notes. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we'll see, the number 6 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on another team from the SEC, the Vanderbilt Commodores. For EA Sports College Football.
It's an incompletion.
Even if they don't confirm, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on 4th down. It's 3rd and long from the 40. And the pass is intercepted. Got some room to run. The 30. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. And just an outstanding return. Takes it back to the 7-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break.
Ball got there, didn't get there a little bit early, saving the touchdown. Nice timing by that defender.
He'll get that one all the way. They'll run it on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown Doors. Precision blocking up front. Created the open leg. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Kept it and he's past the marker. Right on the doorstep for this offense. To the air, it's Milrow. Unleashes to the end zone. Give him 6. Touchdown, Bama! Gunslinger you are. Will you roll the dice here late in the half, David?
And you know the defense is going to be really, really conservative, so I think...
Can anyone catch him? Big gain on that one as he stepped out of bounds with a 1st down.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
Halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, a stirring start to things today in Nashville as we say hello from our broadcast studios. Talk about a first half from that dude out of the backfield. He's been a total game changer. And how many top plays moments have we seen on missed tackles alone? Video game moves from one of the shiftiest players in all of college football. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at First Bank Stadium.
Try it again here on 3rd and goal. Trying to punch it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Alabama! Well, some two. Kickoff team has the ball teed up and they're about ready to go. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Slips through the line. Oh, what vision. Can they catch it? A dynamic...
Here we go.
On second and goal, they believe he's got a nose for the goal line. Touchdown, Vandy! And with that, they move out front here in the fourth.
And I love this offense being able to run the football late in the game when it matters and punch it in for a touchdown, and more importantly, take the lead.
From the gun, wants to pass. Fires deep on the run. Catch and stride inside the 15. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. They move on top here in the fourth.
You could tell he broke with the football, he caught it in stride, gets into the end zone. Nice pitch and catch right there. Nice catch.
Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover?
That's a decision I think that
Coming out for what will be a huge field goal attempt. And this one to put them on top, and it is getting late. It's good. And with just over a minute to wait, desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. The completion well past the 6. And he scoots
that is to get out of bounds. He uses his speed and his vision, and he's able to elude the defense to save some time.
Finds his man. It's Bernard. Touchdown tie. Quarterback checking the play. To the air, it's Carter. Here's a throw downfield late. Makes the catch down the right side. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. He wants to throw. Trying to get to it. Caught in the backfield. It's Alexander. With bad intentions, they knock him down for a loss. Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.
Just got outplayed, Reese. There were moments in this game. There were plays to be had and plays to be made. At the end of the day, they just did not execute well enough in any of the 3 phases on any side of the football. So, David, moving forward, a lot to take away from this game as they try to.
A lot to take away and a lot to learn from. I mean, losses definitely hurt, they sting, but a lot of times most teams refocus and they get a sense of urgency now that they got a loss in that column. So watch the tape, watch what you need to improve on, and go attack it in practice.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis. Welcome to Columbus, Ohio, and the venerable Horseshoe, home of the Ohio State Buckeyes, a place that's home to such legendary names as Archie, Woody, Zeke, and Stroud. A Big Ten showdown is coming, conference implications aplenty that could resonate for the rest of the season. As we'll see, the Iowa Hawkeyes taking on the second-ranked team in the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started.
Hard on this running back.
The 7th play of this opening drive will be a 3rd and long. What a snag by the defense. The return never really got started, but boy, he has set his team up at the 28.
This quarterback was having success throwing on the opening drive of the game, in large part because it's a lot harder to throw on 3rd down when the defense is expecting it, like you saw right there. They were ready, had a really good coverage called, and they get the INT.
He's looking to throw. Dumps it to the back. And the pass hits, picked off. And he's wrapped up.
Right, but if it's not open, just throw this thing away. You don't want to take a sack, lose.
And they will score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Everything went well, Palmer. They executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep...
Nothing but green ahead. And
he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
Caught in the backfield, it's Judkins. And
Nowhere for him to go once he caught the ball.
they're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. And he got a hand on it.
Their look there, 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage, so everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And that will extend their lead even further. Until the 2-minute warning. He's looking to throw it. Fires to the middle. And that pass is intercepted.
Next down, I like that execution by the QB.
Easy.
Looking downfield, it's Howard. Trying to get to him. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Down Buckeye. Momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be concerned. If we're a little bit down, listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said, oh,
He's got it down the right side. And they don't.
It's got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
Not a chance. Missed it. And after the miss, it still takes 3 possessions to catch them. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a great one going down in Columbus today. It's been a fun start to this one, and this offense has really been the story. They've opened up a sizable lead, and unless something drastic changes, things might get even more out of hand. A combination of lethal efficiency, and that offensive line has been the key. They've mauled that defense and also just about broken their will.
A guy like that caliber, to be able to play a little pitch and catch and make that happen.
On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection this time. The quarterback's
Pound 55 weak. Acorn.
on 4th down, trying to find his man. He'll take a shot. And it's caught. Touchdown, Hawkeye.
And how do you not love the guts of this offense? 4th down, it's just another down, and what do? Stay aggressive.
they are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when they decide to run it.
He makes a catch. Oh, look out. The 10. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Ohio State.
6-9-1, Gators score.
Trying to run it in. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Iowa. Oh, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And man,
In this 3rd period, these two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3.
You're thinking at home, we got to just run the ball and try to bleed the clock. They found something on defense they're taking advantage of. 2 straight completions. I won't be surprised.
And he'll haul it in and take it.
practice because they're such good route runners, and you could tell the awareness was fully there near the sidelines to get that little toe in bounds, baby.
Running toward the tape. A huge gain on that one before he wrapped.
Nowadays that they know where the holes in those zones are, and they work with their...
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Hawkeye. Here comes the 2-point try. Trying to barge in. He's back in the end zone for the
ball right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few first downs, and get a W.
At the 20, he's got space. Touchdown, Ohio.
And you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense.
Not a lot of hope here, down 3 possessions late.
No, and I love this part as a pass rusher because I'm just pinning my...
He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he gets down catch. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Pass interference. Defense.
Lasso. Last. Gringo.
Looking to pass inside the red zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Iowa!
Nice to win this football.
Off play action. And the defense...
Field and play action.
Cobra.
No reason to do anything here except keep it on the ground on 2nd and 5. Looking for room. It's Judkins. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. And the defense snatches it, and they're trying to flip the field. The defense has it in the waiting moments, trying to keep them alive, and he scores! The defense comes up with the fumble and takes it to the house.
The old scoop and score. Create the fumble, pick that puppy up, take it to the house. Great job by the defense, not only forcing the turnover, but getting points out of it.
Spider. Timber.
Dropping back, it's McNamara. He's got it in the end zone for the 2 as they draw a little close.
Great catches of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Well, points weren't the issue, guys, but they couldn't string together enough stops to get the victory.
Yeah, good news, bad news scenario, I guess. Good news is you're going to score. This offense looks like they can be explosive and they can light up the scoreboard. Bad news, though, David, they've got a lot to clean up on the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah, and welcome to college football nowadays, right? This is how it works, a ton of points. Defenses learn as you go, but you got to get better. You got to force some turnovers, create those negative plays. Just can't give up so many points.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome to Fayetteville, Arkansas, a place where legends have long stood for excellence. Names like Broyles, Holt, McFadden, Jones, and Johnson. And when they call the Hogs, it is a rite of passage. We believe we've got a great one in store today, and we've got a team that makes it into the top 25. Now when you go on the road, that's when you prove you belong. As we'll see, the number 15 team in the country, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on another SEC rival, the Arkansas Razorbacks. 48 Sports College Football. Off the play fake on first down. And they knocked him down almost immediately.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes in offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
This one. They'll run play action. Looking deep down the right side. Touchdown ball! And once he got loose, it was all over.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the team.
Dave, let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it.
The expressway is wide open. Oh, what a move! And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than... To the air, it's Iamaleava. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
And the QB has had a nice drive, and this offense has been throwing the football all over the yard. You want to stop that? Get pressure on him. Nice job getting to the quarterback, affecting him, and even better, getting him on the ground.
He's looking to throw. Fires into the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Tennessee. Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking.
Away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Off play action on first down. Going for the big play. Oh, picked off. Trying to take it back. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Top play of the half. To the air on first down. Sends it downfield. And the pass is complete. He's got it at the 20. Touchdown, Razorbacks! What a catch and run for 6.
Man, what a great way to end the first turnovers. Play good in the second half. Who knows what will happen?
Pushes ahead. He's into the end zone, and what a way to end the half. A touchdown, a 2-point conversion, and that's how we'll go to the break. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling an intriguing one so far in Fayetteville. And we have to start this halftime breakdown by addressing the play of this elite wide receiver. This is clearly a young man who, once he's finished playing on Saturdays, he's going to be playing on Sundays. The kid has different gears. He has a knack for finding gaps in the defense. And I can't remember a college player with that kind of catch radius. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Razorback Stadium.
Looking to move it through the air. Gonna take a shot at this DB. Catch inside the 25. And the defense couldn't corral him, and he took it all the way. Touchdown ball! That's his 3rd touchdown pass of the day. The defense has no clue how to respond right now.
No, and the defense,
We know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
the best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Arkansas! Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
Easy.
They'll go to the ground. Touchdown, Razorbacks! You thought they were done. They're not. They're back, baby! Well, if the momentum hadn't shifted before, it certainly has now.
It has, and now you got some game pressure, right? That's beautiful. Now the defense comes out, get you a stop, get aggressive, but the offense a little bit of pressure now because they know if the ball goes back to the other side, they can lose this ball, but opens up everything else.
Eyes up. Cannon. Low. Low.
Off the play fake on first down, to throw. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
When it's play action, and more importantly, you get the ball back to your offense with a chance to just run this clock and get out of here with a win.
You're going to hear guys after this game say, got to work harder, got to be more intense. You know, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets. And it seemed to me that's what happened out there today.
Yeah, just never really got into a rhythm for this team. There's no doubt they've got a lot of very talented players on both sides of the ball. So, David, I don't think this is a situation where they need to now freak out and try to reinvent things on either side of the football. Just being in better rhythm early, trying to find that in their next game, I think would go a long way.
Yeah, and it's just finding a couple of those plays. What do I do really, really well? Let's continue to build on that. Let's take away these...
It's football time in Tennessee. Those words have long been associated with running through the tee, the glory of the checkerboard end zone, and the Big Orange ready to do battle. Little gets the blood boiling, quite like a rivalry game. Barbs, shots, trash talk, things that go on throughout the week will now all be settled on this field. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Florida Gators, taking on the 15th ranked team in the land, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. So the Florida Gators offense will get the first crack at it here. These rivalry games can really get the blood
Spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offensive system.
Touchdown, Florida! That is the ultimate grab and go for the score.
You love as a head coach to watch your offense take the field and establish a rhythm and consistency the way they did there. Everything they dialed up was working to perfection. They go 10 plays on the opening drive and cap it off with a touchdown.
Looking to pass. It's Iam Aleava. Throwing right. And the ball is picked off.
What a nice catch by the defensive back. Listen, a lot of times you see DBs get in position to make plays, but there's a reason they play DB and not wide receiver. Great job finishing the interception, catching the ball, making a big play.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. What a snag by the defense. Bringing it back. And the interception was enough. From this spot, they can get a first down without scoring a touchdown. Into the end zone. And it's in. Wants to throw on first down. Buys a little time. He's looking on the right side. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown Gators! Reeled it in and just made the house call.
It was a really nice job on the route concept because they got the safety occupied, which opened up the deep middle of the field for the receiver on the post. He uses his speed. Nice job by the quarterback, putting it out in front of him. He makes the catch and then runs it into the end zone.
End of the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
No better place to start this halftime than by reviewing how this wideout has been a one-man wrecking crew. The kid's been everywhere, and I love how he's willing to go across the middle, but that he also has the jets to burn these DBs on the deep ball. If this defense wants to actually come back in this one, they better hide his cleats. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. No good. My goodness, you need those field goals, guys, to cut into that deficit. We're still at 11.
14, Tennessee, 3.
Here, he'll kick it from the left hash and 39 yards out. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And now the lead is even bigger.
On that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
Here's a throw downfield late. Snags it down the right side. All kinds of running room. Touchdown ball. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And listen, still
Trailing by a touchdown here in the fourth. They'll try to get it back with the onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the and that'll do it. I know a lot of people thought this was going to be a blowout, but this team said, just when you think you have all the answers, I change the questions.
It's so true, Reese. I mean, they had a lot of dudes that we were talking to leading up to this game just had a chip on their shoulder. They just didn't feel like they were being respected, and they wanted to come out and they wanted to prove a point. David, they did exactly just that.
And it's so much easier to be the underdog. It's so much easier to coach that team and you go, hey, they're ranked. Everybody's talking about them. You don't have a chance. It just builds all that momentum, all that hate, and you just pour it out on the field.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Autzen Stadium is mid-sized in terms of capacity. Its capacity for decibel level virtually unmatched. Like when Kenny Wheaton took back the pick. Legends like Mariota and LaMichael ran wild. Welcome to Eugene and Autzen Stadium, home of the Oregon Ducks. This is not your run-of-the-mill regular season game. Instead, it is a top 10 clash. One team hoping to make a giant statement. As we'll see the #2 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the 4th-ranked team of the land, the Oregon Ducks. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer. I'm on second down from the 18. To the air, it's Howard. Keeps looking downfield. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle in this. From the gun, wants to pass. He's looking deep. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. Hit the afterburners, kid. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And once he got loose, it was all over.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
Quick strike off behind this defense on 3rd down. Now the play fake. And the heat was all over him, and that's the way the 3rd quarter will wrap up with a big sack. On 2nd down, he'll fire. Can't find him. A 3rd and long.
Here we go.
Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Working that left side. And short.
Early in drives, because even when you come up with big plays like we just saw, you're still miles away from picking up this first down. You're making it so hard on your offense.
Fires toward the end zone. It's in. Running back searching for a hole. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Timeout called for it if they don't make it here. They'll try to bully their way for the first. It's a fumble. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Pass defense, know what's coming, and get off the field.
42 Spiders.
On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Can't find him. Offense set on 1st down.
Check, check.
And they'll take a knee and watch this clock keep on winding its way toward a victory. Bad offense, good defense, no scoring. That's pretty much what we had in this one as they come up short in a bit of a slogfest.
Yeah, and most of the time in college football, it's the opposite, right? You don't defense optional. Offense scores so many points. This one, back and forth. Offense is struggling, trying to make plays. Defense has put on a great effort.
A lot of issues for this offense in this game today, obviously, and I think the coaching staff now really needs to take a look at how they're game planning and how they're going to give their players an opportunity to have success. It may be time now to start changing some things up a little bit.
Ladies and gentlemen, the sun has now found its home in the western sky, and it is Saturday night in Tiger Stadium, home of the LSU Tigers, one of the great venues in college football. This matchup today, part of the lifeblood of the sport, a rivalry game where the results will be remembered for a lifetime. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on the 13th ranked team in the land, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you along.
These type of games, you know last year was a classic. Now you're trying to form this year's identity of this team.
And the pass hits, picked off.
Defensive backs have tough jobs. I mean, you think about whether you play nickel, whether you play dime, whatever it is, you put more DBs on the field. It's more speed. It's more guys that can cover, but they also got to cover that ground. But to cover the ground and make the pick, a lot of times you don't see that. Superb effort by that guy.
Looking to throw, it's Nussmeier. And they knocked him down. The offense stays on the field. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Finds his man and they convert. Touchdown Tigers! Made the snag and strolled his way into the end zone.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on 3rd down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those two stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. That said, let's...
After a short pickup. They're going to run it. That play. Running the red zone. It's Williams. And into the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Yankee blue! Yankee blue!
Used the play fake, now to throw. And the heat was all over him, and that's the way the 3rd quarter will wrap up with a big sack. Guys, LSU has the lead here. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. Not only it's too late for empty possessions, they'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Touchdown, Rebels! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board. Late in the game, and the confidence is building if only there's enough time to finish.
Time is ticking, but man, you gave yourself a chance now. Now the defense, go out, do your job. We got the momentum. If you give me the ball back, I'm gonna win. Let's go, defense.
Get a 3-point game late.
Here we go!
Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. To to the air. It's Nussmeier. Got his man on the right. Ball is loose. Now the defense has got it, and they're going the other way. And they'll get him down after a... We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth the chance to have another look. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the sticks. It's Williams. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26.
Nice job executing.
He wants to throw. Pocket starts to collapse. And he can't.
Downfield. Great job in coverage, disguising what he's doing and knocking balls away.
Getting some heat.
Something you can't take a sack on fourth down. You got to give somebody an opportunity to make a play for you.
No matter how much college football changes, realignment, all of that kind of stuff, rivalries are consistent, and winning rivalry games, well, that's just the best.
Because they hate each other so much. So you take the field against your rival. You're able to put forth a performance like that. That is worth its weight in gold, David. Unbelievable effort here by the winning team, and bragging rights now for a while.
Bragging rights for a while. It's a fun thing to be able to accomplish. Now we also got to take in the next couple games, because this is always, there's a letdown that naturally happens after these big rivalry wins. We feel like our chest is poked out. We got to look on to the next game, focus in on this next one.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack. The Los Angeles Coliseum, once home to the Olympic Games and many of the most memorable moments in sports, and also home to the USC Trojans, who are prepared to fight on once again today. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. As we see the number 7 team in the country, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on the 25th ranked team in the land, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jeff.
Physical, understanding the situation in the game. The ball's going to come out quick. You know that. Go make the tackle, force the foot.
And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions!
And they just keep feeding it to their workhorse back to open this game. Great job in the open field. He's got tremendous vision. He can make people miss. You saw all of that on display here in the opening drive. They were able to tip that one up in the air, and obviously it falls incomplete.
Headed to the end zone, and he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Southern Cal! Follow the blocker. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Off-play action on first down. Fires into the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Trojans.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Zone, second and goal coming. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. Trying to punch it in. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Penn State!
And I love that this offense stuck to it. Stuck to the run game, didn't panic, they got down.
Still tie ball game. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
fellas, there in the shadows of the Hollywood sign, you've been watching quite a drama of your own. An entertaining first half, and we've got a multi-possession lead to break down thanks to the surgical precision of this offense. Might honestly take more time to talk about what didn't work than what did. The running game, the passing game, gadget plays have worked. Now it's just a matter of finishing the job. And with that, let's send it back to our men inside the world-famous LA Coliseum.
And back to the air on second down. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. And he's wrapped up.
Got to be physical, and this guy's proven it today, Paul. They've given it to him. He's put it in the end zone twice already. I'm going to keep featuring him.
So you know the defense is good.
Takes the handoff. It's O'Neal. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, USC. And with that, they move out front here in the fourth.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
In the second half, it's 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Quickly to the tight end. At the 40, there he goes. Big game.
Defense is honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
Makes the catch. They will score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got
Downs. I know it's 3rd down coming up, but we got to put this thing in full throttle.
And it's intercepted. Oh, what a big play in a tie game.
It's the plays like that that are going to end up defining and deciding this game, right? It's tight, tie games.
So here it is. Plenty of time to go and an opportunity to move the ball down the field and win it, David.
Yeah, and you rep this every single week. The 2-minute drill, you got to be...
And a strike here in overtime. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Penn State! He got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. Looking for a man, it's Moss. Throws to the tight end. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Trojans! They got the score now to see if they go for the win or the tie. Ford on 4th down in overtime. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Oh, and they pick it off. What a huge defensive play in overtime. My pulse rate is still through the roof on this game. I would have called that one for free. Wait, I don't want to get carried away there, but it was a really fun game and a great win.
It really was. I know we're all up here, we're bouncing around, we're excited after having seen what we just saw. What a great win for this team to go out and do it in overtime. That's the type of game that fans are going to be talking about for a long time, Dave.
Free. Yeah, right.
If you know Reese Davis, that is not happening, but we got a free game that was awesome. Back and forth, nip and tuck, and bonus time. You got some free overtime play in that one.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome to Ross-Age Stadium, home to the Purdue Boilermakers here in West Lafayette, Indiana, and they have been ready to go boiler up since early this morning. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on another team from the Big Ten, the Purdue Boilermakers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going.
A little bit at a time just to keep that defense honest.
He's back to throw on 2nd down. And the quarterback is... How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? They're trying to get to it. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with a sack.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
Touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks! His man, it's Brown. The defense calls the timeout there.
Being aggressive here too, guys. Look, they practiced this.
He'll off one deep down the left side. It's complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Oregon. That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out and start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
Incomplete. They took a shot, but that's how we'll wrap up the half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far in West Lafayette today, and welcome into the halftime update. And we have to start this halftime breakdown by addressing the play of this elite wide receiver. This is clearly a young man who, once he's finished playing on Saturdays, he's going to be playing on Sundays. The kid has different gears. He has a knack for finding gaps in the defense, and I can't remember a college player with that kind of catch radius. And with that,
looking to throw, it's Gabriel. Feeling some heat. And the pass rush is effective.
On that side of the football, they got guys that can step up like that, create havoc, get a sack.
He lobs one high down the left side. Throws into double coverage, and it's picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid
Defense makes the big play.
quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. To the air on 1st down. He fires to the left side. It's complete. A huge pick. Play of the 3rd quarter. No question they want down here on 3rd and goal. Really ratchets up the game pressure. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he knows 20. To the air, it's Gabriel. Pocket starts to collapse. And down he goes back to 3. They'll keep it on the ground to the left, stiffing the goal line. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Purdue!
Man, this place is going nuts. Your offense comes through in the clutch when you need it. Great job. Now, baby, free football. Let's kick the extra point and go to overtime.
Strike 0, and we are headed to overtime. 4 quarters not enough to settle this one. We are headed to overtime.
And these teams have played so well, back and forth, evenly contested game. How about a little free football, Jesse?
Yeah, I love this, David. Free football. And finding out which of these 2 teams is the most mature. Who can settle down now with the game on the line and make the big play.
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime in just 5. Scanning the field, it's Gabriel. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks! They strike first in overtime.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not.
Touchdown to stay in the game.
Get set, get set.
The give to the back. Touchdown, Boilermaker! They got the score. Now to see if they go for the win or the tie.
First off, really impressed by how physical this guy is still running the ball this late in the game. But now it's decision time. You want to play it safe, kick the extra point, or are you feeling aggressive to go for 2 points?
And I think this is all about how you feel about your defense and how you feel about this game extending. Do I have a chance? Do I have better players? Am I more?
Pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. looking to throw its card. And they get to the... And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. It's good! A walk-off field goal, and he gets it done in OT. Now will win it. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Unleashes to the end zone. He got it in! Ball game! What a clutch play as they win it in double overtime!
And what a nice play call and nice execution. Play action, you're thinking run. Quarterback pulls it out, throws the football right behind those guys, and gets the touchdown.
Yeah, it was a nice job there by the quarterback, too, on the ball handling. He just froze the defense just long enough to help those wide receivers and targets get some separation in the end zone, and at that point, it was just an easy pitch and catch.
Welcome to Knoxville, home of the Tennessee Volunteers, where the hymn of choice is good old Rocky Top, and they hope that by the end of this one, it's good on Rocky Top. Little gets the blood boiling, quite like a rivalry game. Barbs, shots, trash talk, things that go on throughout the week will now all be settled on this field. As we'll see, the number 6 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the 15th ranked team in the land, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. They'll go back to the ground. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. Touchdown, Alabama! And once he got loose, it was all over.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed, look at the elusiveness, get into the end zone. Nice run.
So the Tennessee Volunteers offense will have its first possession of the game. This matchup on the outside, Jesse.
Getting through his progression.
Looking for room, it's Sampson. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown ball.
And they just keep feeding it to their workhorse back to open this game. Great job in the open field. He's got tremendous vision. He can make people miss. You saw all of that on display here in the opening drive.
Really aggressive pass rushers. It allows the defensive ends and the defensive tackles to run upfield. The offensive linemen kind of push them upfield, go down to the...
Off he goes. Look out, he's got room. Touchdown, Bama! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it. Quick strike touchdown comes out and jump-starts the offense.
And, man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
The red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He's looking to throw. He caught it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. We trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
Pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points, David, but they can't go too.
And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
A love the defense.
An entertaining first half, and we've got a multi-possession lead to break down thanks to the surgical precision of this offense. Might honestly take more time to talk about what didn't work than what did. The running game, the passing game, gadget plays have worked. Now it's just a matter of finishing the job. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the fight between Alabama and Tennessee plays out.
Thanks for that.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a...
He hurls one deep down the left side. And he's got it inside the 25. Touchdown, Volunteer! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
Yeah, and that's simple, but it's not easy. It's a go route. Like that receiver's streaking straight down the outside of the field, and my job as a quarterback is to put that ball up in the air, keep it away from the safety. He does just that. The receiver comes down with the catch. Nice pitch, nice catch, touchdown.
A versatile back.
He'll come out throwing on first down. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
What a nice answer by this defense. You get the sack, create some momentum for your side. Nice job by this defense staying with it.
He's looking for an open man on second down. Fires and picked off. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
I love when people start to understand what we're doing defensively. If they're going to pass the football and that's where they're going to live, well, I'm going to live and die. I'm going to bring more defensive backs on the field so I can cover more of these speed guys that they have out there. Great job on the defensive back, breaking on the football, making the INT, making the DC.
They just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense.
The expressway is wide open. Touchdown time! And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby. Back to throw, it's Milrow. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth. Looking for a man. It's Iamaleava. Pass on the way. It's picked off. And they'll drag him down. That fence rolls onto the field. These are the games. These are the moments. This is the opportunity for the finish that people remember in rivalries like this. Touchdown! The offense on second down. Wide receiver now comes in motion. On second down, looking again to throw. He's taking the deep shot. He's got it.
All windows to throw into down here in the red zone. Defense tipped it up in the air. A lot of defenders lurking around. Lucky that ball hit.
And this is caught for a touchdown, so hold on just a minute. They were ready for the onside kick and execute, get the ball back, and save as much time as possible. Using his legs, it's Haynes. Brought to the ground.
Football, create some holes like you do here for my running back. Make the game easy.
And it looks as if the offense will just take a knee. They say every game counts the same in the standings, and that is true, but there are some games that no matter what the coaches say, they just mean a little more, and they hurt a little more if you lose.
They do, and that's a fact, and every player will tell you that. There are some games that are highlighted before the season that this game matters more, and it's not that the other ones don't matter. It's just that the hate runs so deep for some of these rivalries and some of these kids that grew up across the street from each other that went to different schools, Jesse. You can feel it.
David, you're absolutely right, and I wonder because it was a rivalry game, did the losing team get a little overhyped? It just looked like they were pressing too much in this football game. They made too many uncharacteristic mistakes, and as a result, they take the L.
That's going to do it for us from here. The work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. fires to the wideout. He makes a grab. Takes it to the house. Touchdown, Dogs! You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game and get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
On third down. To the air, it's Beck. Pocket starts to collapse. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
Well, that's not Lamar Jackson back there scrambling around. This is a guy the defense felt like if we can get him out of the pocket, flush him, we can get after him and chase him, bring him down. And they did that one pretty easy there, getting the sack.
Aga trying to make this red zone trip pay off. To the air, it's Beck. What a snag by the defense. Looking for more room. He's at the 40. At the 20. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns! It is one thing to come up with the interception. No, don't stop there. Turn it into a score.
Make a big play and don't be content. That's right. Go out and make an even bigger play. He does it. He makes the pick and then takes it all the way back to the house. Look like a wide receiver, for goodness sakes. Turn on the Jets and make him a big play.
Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to move it through the air. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And the defense able to get pressure to the quarterback, and they've got everybody trying to swipe at the football. The impact on the hit sometimes jars the ball loose. Great job with the pass rush and a better job forcing a turnover.
So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great...
And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Texas! Offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
You've got one drive here to get a couple of points. You've got to start erasing and chipping away at this deficit. This could be where the game turns right here.
Getting some heat. And they got him for the sack. A timeout is called, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that...
Kevin, and our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've got a superb matchup in Austin today. And it'd be easy to say these two offenses are glad we've hit halftime based on their respective performances. It would also be accurate. Turnovers and sacks have told the story so far. And you gotta believe the play calling has been the issue, right? Time to shred those game plans and just get back to basics. And with that, let's get it back to our fellas at DKR.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Deep shot for the end zone. And a penalty flag comes in as that one falls incomplete, but this is going to be a positive play for the offense. Defense with pass interference coming.
Timber. Moves.
quarterback will audible. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Moving out of the pocket. Lets it fly. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns!
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're going in, because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying
Where to go, the back gets hit as soon as he gets the football. Hard to succeed as a running back. When you get the ball,
Going for it all. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. Really nice focus by this sophomore, and he jumped on his chance to make a play.
Man, these defenders practice this all week long. It's locating the football with your eyes. Great job being in position, but also how about getting your head around and locating the ball in the air so you can go up, pick it off with a big play.
Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead, and they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. One more quarter did work to set up a much better third down situation.
and I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out. Let's get some positive.
Touchdown, Georgia! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board.
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football.
They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick. Few anxious moments there, but the hands down after the incompletion. Smart move to keep it on the ground. On the nasty move, and now he's got room. Defense uses a timeout quickly.
Football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few first downs, and get a W.
Throws toward the end zone. And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now. And they'll close in on it.
Quarterback, you throw the football away or don't try to force it too tight into a window, and you just say, hey, defense won that rep, good coverage.
And that defense pay off. This 3rd and goal opportunity. Man, oh man, those collars start getting a little tight across the way. Trying to run it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Texas! Game is essentially over right now. You wonder if it's really necessary to jack up the score like this.
It might not be necessary, but I won't be forgotten. I can tell you that, because coaches, they don't forget things like this. Late in games, you want to run the score up, get that extra touchdown. I'll get the chance in the future to do this back to you. I like just keeping it back.
It has been a rather forgettable day that's finally coming to a close, David.
Yeah, it's been an awful day. I mean, just not fun.
And the quarter of the stats. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. They're bringing heat. What a complete disaster. What a terrible decision to run that far backwards and take the safety. Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams go out and play like it's sudden death. Like if they lose the game, their entire season is over. This game wasn't for the national championship, but you wouldn't know that watching this winning team, David. Tremendous effort and tremendous execution.
I love competitive people. I love competitive coaches. I love competitive teams that they know that their job is to go out and get a W no matter where you play. You want to play in the parking lot? We'll go meet you. Great job by this team being ready, getting the W.